There's a part of you that deeply desires connection, to be seen, understood, and loved exactly as you are. But there's another part of you that holds back, that protects, that overthinks. And that part has likely convinced you that vulnerability is dangerous. That if you open up too much, you could get hurt, rejected, or lose control. But what if vulnerability isn't the risk? What if it is actually the doorway? Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Self-Love First. My name is Alicia, and I appreciate you being here. Please hit that like button. It's a free and easy way to support my channel. It helps a lot, and I really appreciate you. Today, we are talking about the power of vulnerability. Not just in your personal life and in relationships, but in the way that you experience reality itself. If you've been doing the inner work, reading the books, watching the videos, trying to shift your mindset, but you still feel stuck, still guarded, still overthinking, still unable to fully open to the life that you say that you want, I want you to hear this clearly. You're just protected. And until your system feels safe, nothing can truly change. Vulnerability is often misunderstood. Most people think that it means oversharing, or being too emotional, or exposing your wounds. But true vulnerability is much deeper than that. It's the willingness to be open without needing to control the outcome. It's choosing to stay connected to your heart, even when your mind is trying to protect you. Because the mind's job is safety, but the heart's role is truth. And when we live only from the mind, we start to build lives based on protection instead of alignment. Most people think that their problem is either fear, self-doubt, lack of discipline, or not doing enough. But that's not actually what's happening. At a deeper level, your subconscious mind has learned that it's not safe to fully be open, not safe to be seen, be vulnerable, receive more, and trust life. So what happens? You stay in control. You overthink. You hold back. Not because you want to, but because your system is trying to protect you. And here's the part that can feel frustrating. You can consciously want something so badly and still feel completely blocked from experiencing it. Avoiding vulnerability isn't a flaw, it's conditioning. At some point, your system learned that it's not safe to fully be me. Maybe it was rejection. Maybe it was abandonment. Maybe it was subtle, like not feeling seen or understood. So your subconscious created protection patterns. The overthinking, control, emotional walls, and people-pleasing. This is what it often looks like. You crave deeper connection, but struggle to fully open in relationships. You desire abundance, but feel tension, fear, or doubt around money. You want peace, but your mind won't stop racing. And over time, this creates a quiet exhaustion, because no matter how much you try, it doesn't feel like it's actually shifting at the root. And that's because you cannot outthink or out-effort a subconscious protection pattern. And While these patterns were designed to keep you safe, they also keep you closed off to deeper love, closed to opportunities, closed to expansion. Because you can't receive what you're not open to. Living from the mind sounds like, what if this goes wrong? How do I control this? What will they think of me? Living from the heart sounds like, this feels true. I trust myself. I'm open to what unfolds. The mind tries to predict and control the future. The heart allows you to experience it. And here's the truth. You don't create your best life through control. You create it through openness. Because openness is what allows new opportunities to arise, aligned relationships to come into your life, and unexpected breakthroughs to come through. But that openness requires vulnerability. Real transformation doesn't happen when you're trying harder. It happens when your system feels safe enough to let go. Because when safety is present, you don't have to force vulnerability. You don't have to force openness. You don't have to force change. It happens naturally. You begin to relax into your body. Trust yourself. Remain open to new possibilities. And receive more with ease. Every relationship you have, it is a mirror of how safe you feel being seen. If you struggle with vulnerability, you may notice yourself holding back your truth or avoiding difficult conversations and staying emotionally guarded. But real connection doesn't come from perfection. It comes from authenticity. Vulnerability is what creates trust, depth, and emotional intimacy. Without it, relationships stay surface level. And here's something powerful to understand. When you choose vulnerability, you're giving others permission to do the same. This goes beyond just individual healing. We're living in a world where so many people are disconnected, guarded, and operating from fear and control. But imagine if more people chose openness over protection, honesty over image, and connection over control. Vulnerability has a ripple effect. Every time you choose to be open, your heart, you shift not only your life, but the energy of the collective. This is how real change happens. Here's the part that most people don't talk about. You can't force yourself to be vulnerable if your subconscious still believes that it's unsafe. This is where the MAP method comes in. MAP works with the superconscious mind to identify and neutralize those root beliefs that are keeping you in protection mode. So instead of trying to just be more open, you're actually able to remove the internal resistance. Clients often experience feeling safer inside of their body, the less need to control every outcome, more natural openness and ease, and a deeper emotional connection to life itself. Because vulnerability isn't something you try to do. It's what naturally happens when your system finally feels safe. Not just at the surface level, but at the origin. So instead of managing your patterns, you're actually able to dissolve them. Because we're not forcing change. We are creating the conditions where change happens automatically. What makes this work so powerful is that it doesn't rely on willpower. You don't have to figure it all out, relive your past, or spend years trying to heal. We go directly into the subconscious level and shift what's actually driving your experience. If you're feeling called to this, there's a reason. You're not meant to stay stuck in protection mode forever. You're meant to feel safe in your body. You're meant to open your heart and align in your life. This is a high-touch, deeply personalized experience where we gently guide your system out of protection and into safety, openness, and real transformation. If this resonated with you and you're ready to experience that level of shift, I invite you to work with me one-on-one through my map sessions. You don't have to force your way into the life that you want. When you feel safe, you naturally become available for it. And that changes everything. If you've been feeling guarded, stuck, or disconnected, just know this, that there's absolutely nothing wrong with you. Your system has simply been trying to protect you. But you don't have to live there forever. You're allowed to be open. You're allowed to feel. You're allowed to experience life from your heart. And if you're ready to go deeper, to actually shift this at the subconscious level, I'll leave the links below. I have a free downloadable Dream Life Manifestation Journal to have fun with, an online manifestation toolkit course, as well as a scheduling tool for one-on-one map sessions with me. Let me know in the comments, where in your life are you being called to be more open? Don't forget to subscribe for a new video each week where we explore concepts to expand our awareness of consciousness and what we are truly capable of on both a personal and collective level. Thank you for staying until the end, and until next time, as always, self-love first, always. Have a beautiful rest of your day, my friends, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks. Take care. Bye-bye.